Pre-live.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, parents of the class of 2022. I am Latasha Simmons. I'm the proud assistant principal of the senior class of 2022 at Tri-Cities High School. I'm going to allow our wonderful senior committee to introduce themselves at this time.
Good evening. I'm Michelle Dance, senior counselor.
Good evening. I'm Ms. Carmina Woods, administrative assistant and senior sponsor.
I am Ashley Beist, graduation sponsor.
Thank you all. And parents, we're so glad that you have joined us this evening to hear some pertinent information regarding senior activities, senior fees, and graduation. This meeting is being recorded. We will send it out via email, the recording via email, as well as put the information on our various websites. So you do have access to the meeting recording for this meeting. I'm going to turn it over now at this time to the senior committee. But before I do that, once again, I'm Latasha Simmons, the proud assistant principal at Tri-Cities High School. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to contact me via email. My email address is Simmons, SIMMONS L2@fultonschools.org. Thank you.
If you are not a member of Remind, if you will, please make sure you join that. And the information is on the screen. Vision ceremony, senior breakfast, senior picnic, activities, all of that. And then this year there's a $10 OSP fee for the online payment. There are no packages for this, and there are no refunds for senior dues. Everything is one package altogether. Senior fees does not include cap and gown. That is ordered separately through Harf Jones. The link is here. We will also place it in the chat as well. There's a QR code. This is how you order caps and gowns. We highly recommend that you go ahead and order this now because each month the price will go up. So it's cheaper now than it will be later. So go ahead and make sure that you order this ASAP so that you can have your correct cap and gown and not have to pay so much for it. And again, we'll put the link in the chat. Graduation this year is May 23rd from 5 to 7 at the Gateway Center. This is the arena at the Georgia International Convention Center. There is a $10 parking fee per vehicle. So if the whole family is in there, we do not know how many tickets there will be for graduation yet. That will be released at a later time. So for right now, all the information we have for you in terms of graduation is that it is May 23rd from 5 to 7 at the Gateway Center, and it's $10 parking per vehicle. Graduation and Visions attire, it's the same attire for both ceremonies. Females, in addition to your cap and gown for graduation, you don't wear your cap and gown to Visions. It's a black dress, short or long sleeve. You can do a dress pant or a skirt with a black blouse. Any of those combinations is fine. Black dress shoes, we recommend no heels whatsoever. We've been recommending this for the past few years because it's just a lot of walking and the girls will have to go downstairs. So please make sure that you do not wear heels to graduation. Wear black flats, black sandals, but no heels. There is a lot of walking. It's down some stairs. We just don't want anybody to fall at graduation. Class rings and watch can be worn. Hairstyles, just make sure that you can put your cap on for graduation.
Ms. Vice, I'm sorry.
Yes,
Can you repeat the information? Can you repeat the information? It was noted that we're talking too fast, so we want to just slow down a little so parents can make sure, they understand everything.
So for both graduation and visions, the attire is a black dress, short or long sleeved, and girls are able to wear dress pants or a skirt with a black blouse. So any of those combinations are totally fine. For graduation, they'll wear this under their black dress shoes. Again, we do not recommend heels at all. We are really asking that you consider not wearing heels. It's a lot of walking. You'll be walking downstairs. It's just, we don't want anybody to fall at graduation. So please make sure not to wear heels for graduation. If you're going to an after party afterwards, you can always have the heels in your family's car and put those on later. But for graduation, nobody's looking at your feet anyway, so just make sure that you're wearing flats. You can wear a class ring and a watch, and just make sure that your hairstyle is so that you can put your cap on for graduation. You don't want to have a high top ponytail or whatever, because then your cap won't sit on your head. For both ceremonies, no cell phones, iPods, purses, gum chewing. Y'all aren't carrying anything, no sunglasses. And then cords are for honor societies only, and those are listed here. So only these honor societies are allowed to have cords. You cannot buy your own. You cannot bring your own. If a club brings one or gives you one for their club, which they shouldn't because club sponsors know that, you still cannot wear it unless it's from one of these clubs. For our gentlemen, same thing with the cords, same thing about not carrying anything or wearing sunglasses, but in terms of attire, for both ceremonies, black dress slacks, a long or short sleeve white dress shirt, black dress shoes, black socks, and then we will provide a red tie. It'll either be a bow tie or a long tie, you get your choice, and no jewelry other than a watch or class ring. And then again, just make sure your haircut is so that your cap can sit on your head. You don't want it to fall off while you're walking. Graduation, vision, speech auditions are tomorrow at 3:45 in F118. These are the possibilities for speeches. They should not be longer than 3 to 5 minutes. And understand that if you are selected for a speech and say you wrote your speech for the reflection at Visions, we might think that your speech and your presentation fits better for a different section. So we might have you work on that section. So just know that whatever speech you write it for, we do have the opportunity to kind of move people around. And again, that's tomorrow at 3:45 in F118. Yearbook senior ads. The link is on the PowerPoint, but we'll also share it with you. We've also shared it on Remind. This is the price for each one. It is not through OSP, it's through the yearbook company itself. You design your own page and you get to choose, how much of a page you want. So quarter page, half page, full page. Again, you design the page and it's through their website. Senior slideshow submission. This is something that we'll play at the senior breakfast. So make sure that you submit a photo of yourself and your friends. You can submit as many as you want. You can also do short videos. And just make sure that you submit photos. We want everybody represented. Make sure you have your friends. Checking what you owe. If you want to see if you owe a device or a textbook, all of that information is located on Destiny. This is also located on our senior website, as well as all of the other information in this presentation. And we have the directions on our website as well. But this will tell you what you owe in terms of textbooks and devices.
And parents, Vice, can you stop right there? Parents, this is extremely important as we approach graduation and we're looking to clear students of any financial holes that they may have. So it is important to look at the information now. If a student signed out a computer in 9th grade and they lost the computer, they will have to pay those fees and be cleared before graduation. So it is extremely important that we get a head start on that and look and see, check Destiny to see what fees we may have. So that we can get a head start on that before May.
And then senior baby pictures. This is the final call to submit your senior baby photo. This is for the yearbook as well. So again, senior baby pics for the yearbook. And this is the link. And then over to Miss Woods.
So, am I unmuted? Yes. So parents, I'm Miss Woods, and senior jackets, we are placing a reorder with senior jackets. You have, actually, I spoke with the company, and we have till mid-February to order. I know it says January 31st, but we're just having this meeting, so I tried to extend it just a little bit so that everyone who wanted to order a jacket could order it, and it's still $104.
Prom this year, the theme is Harlem Renaissance / Great Gatsby, but more specifically the Harlem Renaissance. It's at the Georgia International Convention Center. It will be April 29th at 7 p.m. Tickets are $130. This is on OSP as well as senior dues. We've already had students start paying, which is great, but we do need this money ASAP. The deadline is the end of February to pay for prom. And again, the theme is Harlem Renaissance, April 29th, 7 p.m. at the Georgia International Convention Center.
And parents, that was the that theme was voted on by the senior class in our senior class meeting. So we had a senior class meeting last week where we presented this same information to our seniors, and they had an opportunity to vote on the prom slide. So that information was voted on, the theme was voted on by our senior class.
Vice.
Yes, ma'am.
There's a question in the live event question and answer about where the information can be found. I know it's on the website. We've sent it out via Remind, and we've sent it out in Teams.
Good evening. Before I get started, Ms. Bice, if you can go back to the slide with the senior dues. Someone is asking questions about the senior dues.
Thank you.
So senior dues are $235. This includes yearbook, graduation and visions, senior breakfast, senior picnic, all activities, gear, and the $10 OSP fee. There are no packages. It's just one full total. And it does not include cap and gown, and there is no refund. Also, when it comes to prom is the theme. It's decorations for the ceremony. You do not have to wear a Harlem Renaissance or 1930s dress. You can wear, like a lot of students said they want to do a Met Gala. You can do whatever dress you want. The colors for prom will be probably black and gold, so any color will fit the theme. It's just in terms of decorations. You do not have to wear a Harlem Renaissance dress or suit.
Again, good evening. In front of you, you will see the graduation requirements for the class of 2022. You can access your child's transcript by going into Infinite Campus under Documents, and then you can actually see a transcript. I highly suggest that you sit and look over your child's transcript to make sure that they have these requirements for graduation. If you see something that you may not know is correct, if you may think it's not correct, please give me a call and or email me. I can be reached at dance, D-A-N-C-E, @fultonschools.org. Within the next couple of weeks, you will receive a letter. The letter is attached. It will come by certified mail for those students who are off track for graduation, and regular U.S. postal mail for those that are on track for graduation. There are 3 tiers in this letter. The first tier are for those students that are on track for graduation. The second tier are for those students who may be on track but slightly off track because they're taking classes in their current schedule that they fail maybe in 9th, 10th, or 11th grade year. And then the third tier is for those students that are off track and may not make it. So again, you will receive this in the mail within the next couple of weeks. And if you have questions, please give me a call, or you can email me again at dance, D-A-N-C-E, @fultonschools.org. FAFSA. Parents, it's imperative that your child fills out the FAFSA form. You as well. The first step is that you and your student must request a FAFSA ID. If you need assistance with this, please have your child to stop by F122, and I'll give them instructions that they can follow and they can bring home and share with you as well. Once you complete and request your FAFSA ID, it takes about 2 to 3 days before the ID comes back. Once it comes back, everything can be done electronically. If you filed your taxes for the year of 2020, your information will automatically upload into the FAFSA document just by utilizing your name and social security number. If you were not employed, please consider still filling it out. It is a graduation requirement. The county is requesting that every single student complete the FAFSA application before graduation. We're starting a FAFSA Friday, starting next Friday during a lunch between 11:30 and 2 o'clock. We will have someone on campus to assist anyone that may need help with the FAFSA. In addition to that, we have partnership with the Scholarship Academy, and that information is posted on this PowerPoint as well as in the senior website, where you can request a meeting and they would walk you through line by line individually with you and your child. So please, please, please look over this information and join one of the sessions if you need additional assistance. College acceptance, Ms. Bice, you want to cover this or do you want me to cover it?
I'll let you do it.
College acceptance, please, if you have been accepted, utilize the tiny URL that you see posted or the QR code, scan that information in so that we have it. We really need everyone to scan in their scholarship information. This information is posted in our graduation program. So if you want your information printed and posted in the graduation program, please submit everything by April the 15th. In addition to the college acceptance letters, we need that information so that we can post you on our college admissions wall. To get on that wall, you must be accepted to college and you must have already submitted and completed your FAFSA.
Ms. Simmons, do you have anything?
And parents, please, if you have additional questions or you need to see this information, it's located on the school's website under the senior page. You can just click. Once you get on the school website, you'll see a link for the senior page and it'll bring up all of the information we just presented.
There is a question regarding prom, and it said the prom is 1:30 for Oh, crap.